Put her on choke. What's up, guys? So right now content's a little slow. Don't really got much going on, no drag racing shit or anything like that. So today we're gonna be messing with this thing. The one thing I do need to do right now is change the oil in the lawnmower. I know it sounds simple, most people probably know how to do it, but I'm gonna make a video how to change your oil in your lawnmower. I know when I first did it, I had to watch YouTube, you know, just to make sure I was doing it right, you know, whatever, asking my dad and stuff. So it's the best thing I got for you guys right now. Sorry, man. First thing you're gonna want to do is let it warm up. You know, you want the oil to be warm so it's a lot easier for it to drain out. Take forever if it's cold. So first thing you do, let it warm up, let the engine get hot. And what you're gonna need for this, pretty simple, straightforward. Got your oil. I'm using this high dollar AMS oil, full synthetic. That's what it calls for, is 1030. And we got our Kohler engine filter. This is the one it calls for. It is part number 12050-01S. And your oil pan to catch the oil, obviously. Now you can use whatever brand oil you want. I mean, it don't matter as long as you know you're putting the right weight in there and whatnot. That's about all that really matters. So I already checked the dipstick. Everything was good where the level should be. It's just worn out. It just needs changed. Haven't did it since probably this time last year. So where you're gonna start is right down here. It's dirty as hell. This is your oil drain. Now it's a pain in the ass because there's not much room over here to catch your oil with the pan. Now since it's such a pain in the ass, an oil pan under here with these blades and all that, the tires, everything's so tight. What I usually do is I put the pan over here, then I pull this out and then let it drain into this funnel, and then it'll drain into the pan. I think before, I mean, if you want, I think you can kind of like, you know, half-ass fit a milk jug under here and, you know, hold it a little crooked and let it catch. You know, but you got to figure something out, you know, unless they make smaller little oil pans or something you can fit right here. But you know, with it draining right here and all this in the way, it's a little tough, you know. So do it how you want, but this is how I do it. Now when you're ready to drain it, this little cap right here just pops off, and if you can see, there's this little notch cut in this yellow thing. Right now it's tight and twisted to the right and it's locked. What you're gonna do is you're gonna twist it to the left where that notch goes in that open area, and when it gets there you pull it out, and then when you pull it out, that's when the oil is gonna start coming out. I don't know if you guys can see it that well, that little notch. Right now you push it in and twist it to the right to lock it, you know, and stop the drain. To start the drain, you twist it to the left and pull it out. And then your oil filter is right here. I always drain the oil first and then take out the oil filter. I don't know if that's right or wrong. I mean, I don't think it matters, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. I got the cap open. I'm gonna turn it to the left, pull it out. And there's the money shot. I probably could have warmed it up even more. We got people shooting fireworks and shit. So you're just gonna let this drain until it stops draining, until there's no more coming out. And then next we will do the oil filter. It's been a couple minutes now and it's starting to get real slow of a drain now, as you can see, if you can see, but she's just barely coming out now. So we're about there. And a lot of it too is, you know, the way it's set up, it's dripping right here on this metal part of the frame. Have to wipe that up when you're done. And that oil's definitely dirty. She needed to be changed. Now when that's done draining completely, you just put that cap back on. Oh shit. Then it's out, so you push it back in to where that notch goes all the way back, and then you turn it right to tighten it. Now onto the oil filter, which is right here. I had to use a oil filter tool to crack this loose. I only hand tied them, but it's common, you know, once you get oil in it and start it up over time and run it, you know, that seals and it gets tight even though you hand tied it like you're supposed to. I got it loose. Now we're gonna take this off and let it drain, and I'm gonna put it in this pan. I'm gonna let all that drain into the pan. And when you go to put the new filter on, I always dab a little bit of oil. Doesn't matter if it's used oil or new oil. Like, get this seal coated with oil. It helps it stay on there better, and pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do. There you Get that on there. Twist the new filter on there. You don't need to kill it. You don't need to tighten it as tight as you possibly can. Just get it hand tight, hand snug, however you want to look at it, and you're good to go. This mower calls for 48 ounces, which is 1.5 quarts of oil. 1.5 quarts. Now this is the Troy Bilt Horse Hydro 20 horsepower Kohler engine, but I'm pretty sure most of the tractor lawnmowers take that much oil, you know, 1.5 to 2 quarts, you know, somewhere around there. Yeah, this one calls for 1.5 quarts. So we drained the oil, we took off the old filter, put a new filter on. Now we're ready to put new oil in it. 1.5 quarts. To put oil in it, take out the dipstick. And after you get that dipstick out, you just start pouring your oil. 1.5 quarts. All right, we poured the 1.5 quarts of oil in, put the dipstick back on, checked it a couple times. It's right where it should be, maybe a tad high. Usually there's a little bit of residual oil because, you know, unless you tip it sideways, you're not going to get every single drop out because it comes out flat, you know, with the frame. So now we're just gonna start it up, make sure there's no leaks or problems. So I started it up, everything's good, no leaks, no problems, everything's running good. But it's as simple as that, guys. So if you're someone who pays to have your lawnmower serviced, you know, it's a waste of money. It's just a matter of knowing how to get the oil out and buying the parts and just doing it yourself, you know. And if you're someone who doesn't service your lawnmower and you just throw oil in it when you buy it and run it for years, you know, that's not good either. You know, you gotta change the oil and stuff, but that's how you do it. It's pretty simple. Same idea as a car, just a little different. But I hope that was, hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that was informative to, you know, whoever doesn't know or has never done it or getting ready to do it for the first time, you know. It's that simple. It's just a matter of doing it and buying the parts. I'll see you guys. Now my daughter said she wants to race me on the lawnmower with her power wheel. See how that goes. You ready? Ready, set, go. Gotta go straight. So I hope that helped out anyone who's never done it before or is about to do it for the first time. You can watch that video and learn if you got a lawn tractor. Maybe I'll do a push mower one. It's even easier, but I feel like a lot of people don't change the oil in those. But yep, hopefully that helps someone out. Well, that's it, guys. I appreciate it.